Now in today's video, I'm going to share with you how you can secure your entire home and all your connected devices. This is EBPMAN Tech Reviews, and today we're going to take a look at trendmicro's home network security solution. Let's check it out. Now let's face it, more and more of our devices are connected. They're smarter. We're talking about your washer, your dryer, your refrigerator, your stove, and even irons are connected to the internet and are able to communicate with each other. But have you thought about how can you protect those devices and your family while they're on the internet? Well, in today's video, we're going to take a look at trendmicro's home network security. This is a simple solution that, in my opinion, is the easiest way to protect all of the devices in your home. And you heard that right, all of your devices. That's your washer, that's your dryer, it's any connected device. Even as your kids are on the internet, they get protected too. And it's simple to install. You don't have to be a tech head to do it. Let's get right to it.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available.
Now before doing the unboxing, let's take a look at the type of protection you can expect when using trendmicro's home network security. So the first thing we can see here is that we have firewall protection. It also is going to protect you against viruses and hackers. It's going to block malicious websites and files, and the most important one for me, it's going to protect all of your connected devices. That means your washer, your dryer, your refrigerator, your doorbell, your smart speaker, all of these devices that you cannot install any kind of antivirus on, you cannot protect them. It's going to protect those devices, and it's going to protect any kind of potential vulnerabilities that may arise. You also have powerful and flexible parental controls. You can set daily limits for any kind of child activity, and the best thing about this is that you can access and control this from your smartphone anywhere. Now, this technology is very simple to install. It doesn't require you to be an expert in security. It doesn't require you to have a high proficiency when it comes to technology either, because let me show you something. All you simply have to do is connect the home network security solution to the router. So this is however you're getting internet into your home, all you do is connect it to it. You don't have to make any configuration changes to how your devices connect. You don't have to change your phone, your speakers, none of those have to change. All you do is you plug in the home network security solution and then go through the setup process. That's it. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now in the box, you're going to find your home network security solution, and you can see how tiny this is. It's very small. An instruction guide with a pairing code that you use to activate your home network solution. You also have an Ethernet cable, and this is what you're going to connect to your router, and you have the power cord. Now the install process took no more than 5 minutes. Literally, I powered it on, I plugged it into my router, and then the home network security solution's little light was blinking red, and once it turned green, it meant that it was ready to pair and it was fully updated. I put in the pairing code, I connected within seconds. Now this is everything that it was able to do for me. Take a look at the information that's providing here in the app. So it's telling me that it has 47 devices connected. And what I did is I tapped on my security check for my devices. And what it's doing is it's going through every single device that I have in my home and determining if there's any potential vulnerability, if they're default passwords, if they've been compromised. So it's going to look at your washer, dryer, refrigerator, all those things. And as you can see here, I have 47 connected devices. Yeah, we have a super smart home or super network busy home. I have doorbell, I have speakers, I have washer, dryer, I have everything that is connected, as you can see. Now what I can also do is I can look at family members if I had any assigned, and I'll show you how that works in a second, any devices that were attacked, and then as it starts connecting and understanding the network and the activity that I have in the home, it's going to track my network usage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at other settings that you'd be able to take advantage of. So now let's go ahead and go into the menu so you can see what you can expect. So in the menu area, you have a timeline, and your timeline is going to tell you everything that's been happening with the device since connection. So notice that it was connected to my network, it was updated, it found all my devices, and it's giving me the entire history of activity. If I go into devices, it's going to show all the devices that it's found. So notice it sees my PC, it sees my iPhone, my S10, and all these additional devices that I have connected in the home. I can also then go into family, and in this area I can establish my family members if I want to enable parental controls. And remember, there's nothing that you need to do to their devices. There's nothing that you have to change on your network. You don't have to do anything on your router. Simply go into the add someone, but we'll use the guest as an example, name them, and then what you could do is set up filtering. You can set up inappropriate app usage, right? So you can do these things. You can set up time limits. You can set up connection alerts. So there's a lot of controls that you can enable in order to provide a safe experience. Now, once you name the person, then what you do is you select their device. Now, if I choose add a device, it's going to look at all of the devices that I have in the network. I choose the device that I'd like to assign to that person, and then I save that. And that's how it knows. Anytime that device connects, it associates it with the person, and then all the rules that you've established apply to that person and that device. Now, the app also has some interesting reporting in that same area. So as I look at my guest, we looked at settings and device, and now we're looking at reports. Here you can see how much this device has used the internet and also how much YouTube time has been spent. Make sure you spend a lot of YouTube time, especially on my channel. Now, the next menu option we're going to look at is the network. And here in the network, it's going to give you, again, the activity. It's going to tell you about how much you've used the internet in your home, and it's going to calculate that and display it once it gets all that intelligence. In my home, we use a little bit over 2 terabytes a month. So it'll be interesting to see what these numbers come up with in the next couple of days. Now, the next area we're going to take a look in the app is the settings area. Now, here you see you can look at your threat blocking, and these are the configuration options that you can go through. You can also look at access control and determine that in order for a device to connect to the network, there has to be an approval process. You also then have device scans, and this is the type of scan it's going to do. It's going to scan for default passwords and also for vulnerabilities. You also then have notifications here, access to an early access program, and then at the very bottom you'll notice that you have your subscription. Now, the subscription with this device, as soon as you get a 1-year subscription that is renewable, but you get 1 year out of the box to protect your entire home. Now, as we scroll down, you do have unmanaged device information, so you can see which ones are unmanaged if they existed. Also, you can do station configuration, and you can do some testing, and then as well as station management. About, help, and then you could also provide data so that you can help improve the app as well as a solution and also give feedback. So guys, that wraps up our review of the trendmicro home network security solution. This is a great solution, especially for this holidays, if you want to give the gift of peace of mind. Let me know what you thought about this product in the comment area below.